Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of our English Learning Podcast. Today, we are going to talk about a very special person, Hayao Miyazaki. Maybe you already know his name. Maybe you have seen one of his beautiful animated movies, like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, or Howl's Moving Castle. If not, don't worry. After this episode, you will know who he is, and maybe you will want to watch his films. So sit down, relax, and let's learn English while discovering the magical world of Hayao Miyazaki. Early life. Hayao Miyazaki was born on January 5th, 1941, in Tokyo, Japan. He grew up during a difficult time, World War II. Because of the war, his family moved many times. There was fear and sadness around him, but Miyazaki also dreamed a lot. He loved to draw, and he loved airplanes, nature, and stories. His father worked in a company that made airplane parts. Young Miyazaki loved to watch planes in the sky. Later in life, flying machines became an important part of his imagination. If you watch his movies, you will see many incredible flying scenes. Miyazaki also spent time in nature when he was young. Forests, fields, wind, trees, animals, all these things stayed in his heart forever. This connection with nature became one of the most important themes in his films. Love for animation. Miyazaki did not dream of being an animator at first. He thought he wanted to be a manga artist, which means a comic artist in Japan. But one day, he watched an animated movie called The Tale of the White Serpent. This movie changed his life. It made him feel something strong, something magical. At that moment, he decided he wanted to work in animation. Animation for Miyazaki was not only a job. It was a way to express emotions, dreams, and ideas. It was a way to tell stories that feel real, even when they are full of fantasy. His philosophy. Hayao Miyazaki believes that animation is not only for children. He believes that everyone, children, teenagers, adults, can enjoy and learn from cartoons. His films are not simple. They are full of heart, imagination, and deep ideas. He likes to talk about nature and the environment, peace and kindness, growing up and becoming strong, friendship and love, courage and curiosity, the beauty and sadness of life. He once said, "We must try to live. We must try to protect life." This idea appears again and again in his movies. Studio Ghibli. In 1985, Miyazaki created a studio with another famous director, Isao Takahata. They called it Studio Ghibli. The name Ghibli comes from a word that means a warm wind from the desert. Miyazaki wanted his studio to be like a strong wind that brings change to the world of animation. Studio Ghibli became one of the most respected animation studios in the world. Their films are famous for their beautiful art, emotional stories, and memorable characters. Some of the most popular Ghibli films include My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo, The Wind Rises. Magic and real life. Miyazaki is known for creating worlds where magic and real life exist together. In his movies, a young girl can meet a forest spirit. A boy can fly in a magical machine. A castle can move on legs. A river can become a dragon. But even with magic, his films feel very real. Characters have feelings. They get scared, confused, happy, sad. They grow and learn. His stories are not about good versus evil. They are about people trying to understand the world and find their place in it. Nature and environment. Nature is one of the strongest themes in Miyazaki's work. Forests are alive. Animals and spirits protect mountains and rivers. The wind and sky have power. Miyazaki loves nature, and he wants us to love it too. He also wants us to protect it. In movies like Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind and Princess Mononoke, he shows the danger of destroying the natural world. But he does not say, humans are bad. He shows that we need balance. Technology can help us, but we must respect nature. Strong characters. Miyazaki is famous for his strong female characters. Many of his main characters are young girls who are brave, curious, and kind. They are not princesses waiting to be saved. They save themselves. They learn, grow, and make difficult choices. Think of Chihiro from Spirited Away, who must work hard and find courage. Or Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, who tries to live on her own and discover her talent. Or Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle, who learns to believe in herself. These characters inspire people all over the world. Machines and flight. Machines and flying machines appear in almost all his films. For him, flying represents freedom, dreams, and imagination. Even in stories about war or danger, scenes of flying feel peaceful and beautiful. Slow moments and Ma. Another special thing in Miyazaki's movies is the quiet moments. In Japanese culture, there is a concept called Ma. It means space, pause, or rest. In his films, characters sometimes do nothing special. They sit, breathe, look at the sky, listen to the wind, cook food, or take a bath. These simple moments help us feel calm and connected to the story. Miyazaki believes that life is not only action, life is also made of small, peaceful moments. Childhood and wonder. Miyazaki sees childhood as a time of magic and discovery. He thinks children look at the world with open hearts and open eyes. He tries to keep that feeling in his movies, the feeling of wonder. Even adults feel like children again when they watch his films. Awards and legacy. Miyazaki has won many awards. In 2003, Spirited Away won the Academic Award for Best Animated Film. It was the first Japanese animated movie to win this prize. But more important than awards is his influence. Many artists, directors, and animators say they were inspired by Miyazaki. His work changed animation around the world. Some people call him the Walt Disney of Japan, but many fans say, no, he is himself. He is unique. Retirement and return. Miyazaki has tried to retire many times. Each time he says, I am finished. But then he returns and makes another film. Why? Because he loves animation. He loves telling stories. He still has ideas in his heart. Even in his 80s, he continues to create. Famous quotes. Here are some simple but beautiful quotes from Hayao Miyazaki. We each need to find our own inspiration. Always believe in yourself. Life is a mysterious and magical thing. You see, the world is not such a bad place. These words show his gentle, hopeful way of thinking. Why people love Miyazaki. People love Miyazaki because his films make them feel something deep. They are not only entertainment, they are experiences. When you watch his movies, you feel peace and excitement, sadness and beauty, questions and hope, the magic of being alive. His films touch our hearts and they stay with us. If you want to start watching Miyazaki films, here are some good choices. For beginners, My Neighbor Totoro, sweet, peaceful, and magical. Kiki's Delivery Service, inspiring story about independence. Ponyo, cute, simple, and joyful. For deeper themes, Princess Mononoke, nature and conflict. Spirited Away, adventure and self-discovery. The Wind Rises, dreams and history. Conclusion. Hayao Miyazaki is more than an animator. He is a storyteller, a dreamer, and an artist who believes in the beauty of life. He reminds us to protect nature, to be kind, to stay curious, and to find magic in small things. Thank you for listening to this episode. I hope you enjoyed learning about Hayao Miyazaki, and I hope your English improved too. Maybe tonight you will watch one of his films, and maybe you will feel a little bit of magic. See you in the next episode. Take care and keep learning.